Hey everyone, welcome back. Let's talk about something that can be both exciting and maybe a little maddening. You know that feeling you get sometimes you're around a guy, maybe at work, maybe a friend of a friend, and you just sense something might be there, but he never actually says anything. He's not flirting openly, he's not asking you out. It's all just silence. He's just being quiet about everything. So, how do you know if it's just wishful thinking or if he's secretly crushing on you? It can be really confusing trying to read someone who isn't giving you any obvious clues, right? But today, I'm going to help you become a bit of a detective. We are diving into 3 signs he likes you secretly without even saying anything. These are things guys often do subconsciously. They leak out of interest, and even if they're trying to hide it, they have no choice because these things show. And understanding these silent signals, it's a huge advantage on your part. It can help you out if there's potential there, like romantic potential. Maybe even give you the confidence to make a small move yourself, or just help you understand the vibes you are picking up. Stick around because while each sign is important, seeing them together, especially understanding the last one, can really paint a clear picture. Okay, let's get started into the first silent sign. Sign number 1, he subtly puts himself between you and the world. This is super subtle. Pay attention to how he positions himself when you're in a group or a busy place. In a crowded bar, does he tend to stand so his back is to the main crowd, creating a bit of a bubble, a bit of a barrier between you and the real world? In a group conversation, does he angle himself slightly so he's kind of positioned between you and someone else, or between you and the general flow of traffic? It's not aggressive or obvious blocking, just a slight physical positioning. It's super interesting, but this is why guys do that. It can be a very low key, subconscious, protective, or even slightly claiming gesture. It's like his body language is instinctively trying to shield you or create a shared, safer space, even if his conscious brain hasn't decided anything yet. It shows he's very aware of you and his surroundings and subconsciously prioritizing your space or maybe your comfort. Okay, that's a really subtle one, right? It's about positioning. Now, let's look at another way his body language speaks volumes. Let's talk about sign number 2. Sign number 2. His body language leans in, literally. Okay, this is about how his body talks when his mouth isn't doing any talking. Does he subtly turn his body towards you, even if he's talking to someone else in a group? Does his feet point towards your direction? These are like little arrows showing where his attention really wants to go. So pay attention to his feet. Another big one is mirroring. Does he subtly copy your posture? If you lean on your elbow, does he do it a few seconds later? If you cross your legs, does he crosses his legs? This isn't usually conscious too. It's a subconscious way humans build rapport and connection with someone. He doesn't realize he is doing this. It's like his body is saying, hey, I'm like you and I get you. We're in the same wavelength, same energy, right? The psychology here is our bodies often betray our true feelings. Pointing our torso and feet towards someone indicates interest and openness. Mirroring is a deep-seated social bonding mechanism. When a guy subconsciously mirrors you, it often means he feels connected to you and wants to deepen that connection. Okay, so we've got the subtle positioning and the mirroring body language. Those are huge nonverbal signs, but sometimes the biggest secrets are revealed in the small everyday actions. This last sign is about how it's about how he acts when he is physically around you, and it can be the most telling sign of gentle hidden attraction. Quick pause to thank our incredible sponsor from Glances to Chances. Ever get totally lost trying to figure out if your crush is actually into you? Those mixed signals are rough. Well, from glances to chances clears up that confusion. Here's how it works, and it's super easy. You simply answer some easy questions about how you and your crush interact. What you talk about, how they act, who makes plans, that kind of stuff. Super easy. It only takes about 15 to 20 minutes. Then, their one-of-a-kind system analyzes your answers and gives you a personalized report. This report shows you how likely they are to be interested back, highlights the key signals, and gives you clear, actionable advice on what to do next, depending on what you want to happen. Honestly, it's the only one of its kind in the market, and it's the most accurate way to tell if someone actually likes you back or how they feel about you. Guys, no more endless guessing. If you are ready for real answers and a confidence boost, check out From Glances to Chances. Use the link in the description to get your clarity. Now let's get back to the video. Sign number 3, he finds reasons to be near you and does little things. Does he happen to end up near you a lot? Like out of nowhere? Maybe he chooses the seat next to you in a meeting, or walks the slightly longer way to pass your desk, or seems to show up at the coffee machine the same time as you. If it happens consistently, it might not be coincidence, and watch for the small, almost invisible acts of kindness. Does he grab you a napkin when you didn't ask? Offers you that last cookie, gives you his french fries? Maybe he remembers a tiny detail you mentioned weeks ago about liking a certain kind of tea, and then he just so happens to have it. These aren't grand gestures, right? But tiny moments of thoughtfulness. So why do these little things matter? Proximity is simple. We want to be physically close to people we are drawn to. Finding excuses to be near you is a low-risk way for him to feel connected. And those small acts of service or remembering details, that just shows you that you're taking up space in his mind. He is paying attention. He's investing small bits of effort, which often signals underlying care and interest that he is not yet ready to voice out. So, let's recap. The silent signals are subtle positioning, placing himself slightly between you and the world, body language, pointing towards you, mirroring your posture, closeness and little helps, finding ways to be near you, and just small, thoughtful gestures. Now remember, look for patterns of these behaviors, not just a single instance. If you are seeing a combination of these signs consistently, even if he is quiet, there's a pretty good chance there's something more brewing beneath the surface. So what do you think? Have you noticed these silent signals from someone? Let me know in the comments below. I always love reading your comments. And if this was helpful, please give the video a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on more insights. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Stay observant, trust your intuition, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.